Dys Buggy Prince has become a well-known fly amongst dedicated stillwater fly fishers. This fly is very versatile and can be fished with floating and intermediate fly lines. Fish holding in drop-offs over 8 feet can be targeted with a Type 3 sink tip line.
Well, good day, everyone, and welcome to another segment on the bench. Today I'm going to tie you up Dys Buggy Prince. Here's a fly that I tied for my wife years ago. It's been a favorite of hers ever since. It's really produced a lot of fish. Our go-to fly. It's tied on a size 10 curved nymph hook, and you can do it in 8s as well. Depends what you find is probably the best color. It has a 7/64 silver bead on the front, and tied with some black 6/0 thread. You can use red thread if you like. Find it sometimes takes a little bit over, takes the camera, or the pattern, I should say, the coloration. I'm going to come in behind the lead there with my thread, grab some of our holographic red pencil. This is a little bit large. You can go to medium size, I would say, for this one, but anyway, it'll work fine. About 3 turns or so, get a nice red butt. That is the strike trigger. And that works just right. We'll grab ourselves some Solarez Bone Dry. Coat that up, make it more durable. Get my light on it. Clear that up. Okay, now we'll come in with the tail. There's going to be some black goose bites. Grab a couple of those. It's hard to see when you're not sitting away from a little bit here. And I can see there always seems to be 2 in there always. Okay, we tie that on each side. Got to come off the angle a little bit off each corner. See, we've got them kind of X straight on top there. It gives them a natural curvature. Cut those butts off. Put a 1/2 inch in there. Secret sauce on this is a black seal fur and peacock ice tub. That is invaluable. That is what makes this pattern really tick. Now, if you don't have access to black seal fur, there's substitutes. You'll have to work with what you got. But you want a nice buggy nymph. And a little bit ice tub in there. Peacock ice tub just gives it a little bit of glint. Doesn't take over the pattern, but it just makes it a little bit noticeable. Now, this little guy right here is just about dressed right there. That's good. And I'll just trim the top of this off a little bit. I want the buggy materials coming off the bottom. Then we use our white goose bites for the wings. And they come off each corner of the top, just like the tail. So you see you make any adjustments you need to. We just make sure we get them done right. There we go. We're just going to take a second, make sure we get those wings on the way we want them. I can whip these flies off for you a lot faster, but I want to show you how we get it done and do it right. There, that's extra on the top. There, we get a nice solid turn there. Pull those butts back over themselves and take a turn ahead. Then I'll cut tips off. And then just finish wrapping behind the bead, and that'll cover up The little tips I just cut off there, okay? Get our whip finish in here. I've tried a lot of these flies for different anglers. I've had competitive anglers and everything use this fly. It has been outstanding pretty much all year round. As you get into the fall when the water boatmen are coming off, this little rascal here will really produce. Can be fished very well with a clear intermediate line. Going a little deeper water, type 3 tip, sink tip is the go-to on deeper water. And if you're a little shallower, go with your intermediate. You'd get away with the floating line as well with it, I'm sure. This fly can be stripped, little 2-inch strips, 4-inch pulls, and also fairly quick pulls sometimes. The fish will tell you what they want. Before you change your flies, change your retrieve. You'll be surprised at just the way they want it. Sometimes they like chasing it, sometimes they'll like just going up and sucking her down. But this one here, they'll hammer it pretty hard generally. There's no mistaking when they eat this fly. They get very, very, very definite grabs. Lots of big fish caught with this one. So I'd like to thank you all again for joining our video again today. Make sure you subscribe. Get onto our community page. What I've done now is once a month I'll be drawing for a dozen flies of your choice, whatever you'd like to see me tie here. I'll tie you up a dozen for the winner. And we'd like to grow our channel, and this is just for our subscribers. So anybody on that list will pull a name out of the hat for the. And if you like and share it with your buddies, we'll throw you in the hat again for that as well. So appreciate your support, and looking forward to seeing you again real soon.
Thanks for watching Brent's Fly Fishing Instructional Series. He can be found on Brent's YouTube channel and Sport Fishing on the Fly.